Yo, what's going on, guys? Proof here, bringing you the YouTube video. You guys may be sick of hearing the intro in this video alone. I say it, just to warn you guys, I say it like 6 different times because these class setups, I made them almost like different videos, and I really don't know why I did that. But as you can see, we're in the profile screen. I just wanted to let you guys know that we got 4 weapons done. I think maybe 5 weapons done, and then we got 2 classes done. So really, we got 7 masteries in 48 hours. So I obviously showed you guys. I'll show you guys all the class setups and everything. But I just kind of wanted to talk about the 2 classes that I got done. Obviously, I talked about assault, and I touched a little bit on support later on in the video. But I want to go ahead and talk about support, get that one knocked out, and you'll hear about assault later on. Later on, you're going to hear me talk about how the support challenges are still bugged. What I mean by that, if you go to your challenges and you go and look through your classes, I will show you exactly which one's bugged. They need to fix this on console. It's very hard to just scroll. These weren't bad. Let's see. So you get the sitch right here. The last challenge, I think there's 2 challenges to do. One of them is do 2,000 damage with the air burst, and it's this one, the Sitch G1WP. Let me tell you, they are probably going to fix that. If you're going to go for classes right now, I don't know if I would spend a whole lot of time on support. If you care about KD. If you don't care about KD, if you don't care about that shit at all, like, then go ahead. But it took me a long time. So basically, instead of it just counting damage, like you just hitting somebody, you have to actually hit them. Like, you have to direct impact them, and you have to, it only does 12 damage per direct impact. Now, there are ways around it. You can put mines down around a vehicle, like your own vehicle, with nothing, like no one in it, on spawn, obviously. Put mines down, redeploy, come back with the support class and the Sitch, and then basically you just blow up the mines, it blows up the car, and you get a fuck ton of damage. And honestly, that's probably what I should have done. But you know me, I don't play with, I don't do the bot lobbies, I don't do the fucking XP level up bullshit, AFK grind, whatever the fuck it is. I don't do any of that stuff. So I didn't really want to do it that way. I did accidentally shoot an enemy mine and kill an enemy, and that actually took me up like an extra 400 damage. I had no idea about it before that. But yeah, there's ways around it if you want to go that route. But if you are somebody that's worried about tracker.gg, you're worried about your KD, all that stuff, be aware that that is not very kind to your KD. It took me probably a week just to start leveling that up. And then obviously was able to cap that off on Friday, and then obviously get the assault. But the support wasn't hard other than that. The grenade intercepts and stuff, very simple. And then obviously I talk about the assault later on. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, leave a comment down below. I've said that probably 40 times in this video, so be prepared. I was going to cut them up and do separate videos of them, but I thought it was kind of cool that I got them all done and completed most of these from level like 1 or 2 up to level 50 as far as the weapons. All kind of completed in this double XP window. We still got a little bit longer, like I said, in my stream tonight, twitch.tv/DaddyProof. I will be live. I will be grinding another weapon. Maybe some scrims. We'll see what's cracking with that. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is the last time you're going to hear from me. Not really. You're going to hear about 4 more times. I'm sorry. Peace. The first gun that I got done was the DRS IAR. As you can see, I got it mastered. This was my preferred setup. Of course, this was just in pubs. Haven't really played a whole lot of Red Sec this weekend, just trying to grind out attachments and weapon levels, obviously, with double XP and double hardware XP. So this is my preferred setup. I don't rock a muzzle. I got the heavy extended barrel. I've got the low profile stubby, the 30 round fast, the hollow point ammunition, and the rail cover for a little bit of extra mobility and aim down sight speed. Then I've got the microflex. The reason being is I've been playing a whole lot of like just a mixture of like Rush, Dom, King of the Hill, Breakthrough. and you know, kind of leaving out maps I really despise. So it's been a lot of like close quarter stuff. So the ones the mini flex, Jesus, the mini flex is pretty good for that. But there's a whole lot of different like other setups you can use with it. This gun's actually just really good overall, I believe. I mean, the bloom is kind of crazy, like kind of how the ARs were. But this thing kills pretty fast, and honestly, it's pretty manageable. So yeah, that one was. So now moving on to the second gun, we have the M4A1. This is my preferred setup with the weapon. It is the single port brake, the extended barrel, the low profile stubby, the 30 round fast, the lightweight ammo to have a little bit of extra aim down sight speed, and then pair that up with the rail cover. Again, for some more aim down sight speed mobility. This thing's an absolute beamer. I had a lot of fun playing with this. You can play super aggressive, but you can also tap shot, you know, hit the head from range, and you're melting. So this was all around a fun gun to use. I'm sure this would be good in Red Sec as like almost like a sub, but the range on it is still pretty nice. So this one was pretty easy to get. Definitely my probably favorite carbine to get so far. Of course, that's probably about to change in the next video. We got 2 subs done for the next video. But this one was pretty easy, or 2 carbines done. This one was very easy to get. I had a lot of fun playing with it. And honestly, I get killed by it a lot, and I'm always like, damn, bro, I never really used it. But I get joked by this gun a lot, so I was really excited, and it was worth it. It was worth the wait for sure. So that's the M4A1. Moving on to G553R. This one for multiplayer, I thought it wasn't as good as the M4. Don't get me wrong, it was really nice, but I think the M4 just kind of felt better, more natural. I don't know. The SG553R is really, really good in the BR. That's where I've used it mostly, but I did grind like 30 levels of straight pubs with it, and I will say I think it's better in the BR. This right here is more of a BR setup, but let me go to like the OSA. That's usually what I run on it. You got the OSA, you've got the extended barrel, the low profile stubby. Again, I just something about the low profile stubby, I guess, just works on most of these guns for me. You got the 30 round fast, and you should have the lightweight ammo, not the hollow point. I don't know why that was on there. And then obviously, not the rail cover, but a mag catch. It doesn't add a whole lot, but there's no reason not to have it. And this thing, like I said, it's a beamer for sure. Once I took the muzzle off and got the low profile stubby on it, I fell in love with the carbine. It wasn't as easy as the M4A1, I guess, to get mastery, but again, that could have been just the game modes I was playing, and I got this one late at night. But that's 3 masteries done in 24 hours. Like I said, I haven't. This is part 2 of 3 masteries in 24 hours. We got 6 done total in a total of 48 hours. But this right here is the SOR 300 SC. This is the first weapon of this 3. This one was a little bit different for me, man. A lot of people say they love this weapon. A lot of people hyped it up when it came in Season 1. I was one of those people. Like, I thought it was great when I first used it. But it's very the more I used it, I feel like it's more inconsistent. I don't know really how it is in BR. I've picked it up a few times. I feel like I've done pretty well with it. But I feel like when we're, at least for me, when I played it, or got it done last night, I felt like a lot of the time at range, it was really inconsistent. I could hit headshots and I'd do like 13 damage, and then I could hit body shots and do like 30 damage. So I don't really know what was up with that, but needless to say, this definitely was not easier to get done than the M4. Wasn't easier to get done than the SG553, and the next carbine you'll be seeing, I will go ahead and let you know that one is better than this one, in my opinion. Of course, I know a lot of people actually, like I said, hype this gun up, glaze the gun, as you will. But to me, it definitely just felt a little bit more inconsistent. I feel like I get more like just ghost, like just no hit marker, like no reg at all, just like my gun's not even really shooting. Obviously in the firing range, this shit looks phenomenal. I mean, I'm obviously shooting it right now. It looks fantastic. But don't get it twisted. That's my thumbs. That's not the gun. No, I'm just fucking with you. But the next gun, I think we can maybe agree is a little bit better than this one. But the next thing that I actually got done. So the next thing I actually got done was not a weapon. This one was actually the class, the assault class, mastery. I already have the support one done. With season 1, and you know they kind of nerfed some of the challenges where you didn't have to do like as crazy as shit. Like the incendiary shot going for assault before was like 3,000 damage. I got that shit done in one game because it's 500 damage now. Like they made it a whole lot easier to actually get the support badges and like the fucking weapon class badges and all that stuff. But it is what it is. The M320, 60 assists or kills with it. I guess people were still kind of bitching about that one. I don't understand. I got that one done in like 3 games, so it's not that difficult. But I do think this frontliner path is pretty nice. So I don't know, grinded it out. I figured I'm going to end up getting all the classes done anyway, all the weapons, so I might as well go ahead and just get the assault out of the way because I don't use assault rifles really right now in pubs, just because I already have them mastered, so there's really no reason to. But yeah, I think the assault class is actually really nice. It's growing on me. If you look at my profile, I've spent so much time on support. But I've changed it up. I've started playing more assault, just obviously to get the challenges done. But I've actually kind of started liking the class. I like the beacon. I like the I don't like the injector. I think it's kind of whack. It doesn't really do shit. But I like the M320. It's kind of AIDS. But when I'm playing Breakthrough, obviously on Breakthrough I play a fuck ton of it. I'm able to just kind of shoot down alleyways, shoot down halls. There's 6 masteries in 48 hours. And as you can tell, I am at only 45, not 50. Why are we doing the video that's not mastered? Shut up. I'm about to go eat dinner with my wife. So, what I'm doing is I'm giving you my setup, because my setup is not going to change. There's nothing I'm going to unlock from right now and 5 more levels that I'll be putting on. There's not one thing that I'll put on. Now, maybe I'll switch up a grip. Who fucking knows? Maybe I fucking will. And if I do, I'll let you know. But, okay, I'll probably switch up grips. Alright? I kind of want the low profile stubby. But, I feel like I've used that in every single video so far. In every single gun, setup, whatever. Right now, I'll tell you what I'm rocking on the QBZ. Like I said, this is not going to change. And if it does, I'll let you know. I run the flash hider. I don't know why. I do know why. Because the converter drops my control and I don't like it. I also run the extended barrel. I run the 6H64 vertical grip. And like I said, that may be going to that stubby. You know how I am about the stubbies, bro. The low profile stubby is just my shit. I run the 36 round mag. Why? I don't know. I run the hollow point. I should not, though. I should run lightweight. That's what I usually run. I don't know why it always switches my shit back. And then rail cover for extra ADS speed. This gun is pretty damn good. I think this gun was actually... It's actually probably one of my favorite carbines to use, and I don't think it's the best one, but I just like the way it feels. I like the way it looks, I like the way it shoots, and I feel like I can kind of move around with it, even if I take the mobility shit off. I don't know, I feel like I can move around, I can tap fire at range. Like, it's one of those guns, it's like an all-around gun. I can see it being used in comp. I like it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. 6 masteries, 48 hours. We fucking did it. Why not? And like I said, I'll get this one done as soon as I'm back from dinner. And we will get... honestly, may just get another gun done. I don't know. We have another few hours at least of the double XP, and I have some options that I could get done. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get another one cranked out for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment section down below. A comment in the comment section down below. Jesus. I gotta get off here, man. Have a good one. Thanks. Peace.